Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cozy Rosie and I'm here with another video for the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications to be notified every single time a video drop. And if you're an old subscriber, hi guys, thank you all for staying true. I know I've been away for a long time, but however, thank you guys for staying put. So in today's video, you already know, if you're new to this channel, we are just all about relationship, love, and how to move the African home and marriages, love, and otherwise make it better in such a way that it's so beautiful. But I feel like a lot of people don't see how beautiful love is, so I'm just here to always preach the gospel. And you're welcome. Thank me later. Today's video, I'm just going to be talking about 5 basic things you should never do when in an argument with your partner. So number 1, no yelling / screaming. Okay, so the reason why I have put this as a first point is in cases of argument. Okay, for every love, for every relationship, every marriage, there's always an argument. So whoever tells you there will never be an argument, that person is lying to you. But however, we always look for a way to cope or to make it better, even while arguing, to achieve a basic goal or come into a conclusion for a better life as partners. So why I say no yelling, no arguing? If I have an issue, yelling and arguing, even the Bible says that harsh answers entreat angers. So if you yell and scream, let's say I'm your partner for instance, and you're trying to tell me something, if you yell and scream at me, I'm going to look at it like, okay, so everybody's trying to bring out the bad side of them. Okay, he's screaming at me. So in essence, yelling and screaming do not get you into any conclusive part of argument, and it shows some ways of disrespect and lack of love for your partner. You might have loved somebody in a certain way so much, but when you yell and scream at the end of that argument, when the person sit down to think about it, and then we'll be like, oh, so this person never really loves me, a lot of things start running through your mind. You know how after an argument you start having other things that you wish you would have talked about. So that is so no yelling, no screaming. Number 2 thing you should never do while in an argument, no hitting. None of you in an argument should ever try to hit your partner. Legally, hitting somebody is bad. And I want to put it that even in relationships, I know there are a lot of people who are in abusive relationship and they find it really hard to come out of it. It is not your fault. I'm not here to judge you, but I'm just trying to tell you that anytime you're in an argument with your partner, hitting your partner could lead to a lot of things. 1, you could hit your partner's eye and that could lead to blindness. Secondly, it's illegal to hit somebody regardless, even if it's your partner, because I believe that both of you came from different backgrounds, different homes, to come together and live life together as one. Definitely there will be a lot of differences in thought, differences in some certain ways of life, and so on and so forth. So you don't always expect that there will always be an agreement in whatever thought or in whatever opinion that you bring to the table. There are differences in traditions and all that, and all of those things affect our way of thought and all of that. So no hitting. It is wrong. You hit your partner, at the end of the day you are rushing your partner into the hospital for treatment. 1, it will make you spend money. Secondly, it is unsafe for your other party. And thirdly, it's an emotional trauma for your other partner. So please, no hitting while you are in a fight. Thirdly, yes, I wrote down points. No name calling. We all know what name calling are. It is extremely uncalled for to have a fight with your partner and say words like you're stupid, you're mad, you're crazy, you are this. I mean, how do love bring that into place? So, like, for instance, I can be in a fight with you. I'm your partner. We've claimed that in the good times we've always cuddle and say, oh, I love you, I do this, I do that. At the point of it, when you start screaming at your partner, it will lead to, oh, everybody's screaming, before you know you are all yelling, and before you know you are hitting, before you know there's name calling, which is very wrong in my own opinion. Please, no name calling. It is so wrong to call your partner you dey craze, are you stupid? I mean, for heaven. There were times where, whenever you have an argument, I want you to reflect on the times where you have always had a great moment of solemn time, where you've always cuddled, where you've always spent time together, where you've always laid down and talked about life and talked about how beautiful it is. The kind of, so by the time you really love the person and you have those things in your head, I think names calling would be the last thing on your mind. So no name calling. 4, do not be defensive. In an argument, of course, one person will always want to say, oh, I wasn't the one that did this, you were the one that caused this, you were not the one that caused this, and all of that. So by the time there's all this defensive mechanism, at the end of the day, you are not coming to a common ground as partners, and doing that, there won't be a solution to whatever it is that started the argument in the first place. So no defensive. Don't try to do the why did you do this, was it not you that did this, was it not you that did that, was it not. So no defense, please. Whatever it is, no defensive mechanism. Just try and listen to your other partners and all of that. The last one, do not end an argument without a conclusion. Why I said so is, some of us will just argue baselessly. So when you're with your partner, the bottom line of arguing is to drive into something, make up something, and have a better life, and make sure that those things that caused the argument never happen again. So at the end of the day, if you are arguing, and of course from the number one thing that I listed, if you start yelling, there will be a hitting, there will be name calling, there will be what again? There will be a defensive mechanism, and at the end of the day, the argument will end up in fight. So all of these 5 things should be avoided while in an argument with your partner. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy this series, and in our next series we'll be talking about things that you should do better in an argument to help you end an argument with peace, to a very good conclusion, and to have a loving smile and a warm hug from your partner. Thank you guys for watching. If you end up enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you turn on your post notification to be notified every single time a video drop. I love you all. Ciao.